is my roommate.
We haven't seen my best friend in like actually a year or so. Like what the hell? You're just jealous of me.
I don't know. It's just
Unexplainable.
unexplainable.
Unexplainable. Unexplainable. Unexplainable.
Unexplainable.
Unexplainable.
Welcome to Unexplainable with Kylie
And Macy.
Yay, second episode. Oh my god, you guys. So we uploaded our first episode, as you guys know, on Friday to YouTube, and Spotify and Amazon Music were a day later. So we really hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode. We were so proud of like all the stuff that we had accomplished with it, and we set up so many things beforehand, and our families were so proud of us, and so it was just such a fun Friday to get our podcast kicked off. So.
It was really exciting. We both had class that morning, and then once I got back, Kylie was like, okay, we're doing this, and I'm like, okay, let me grab my laptop. So we went into her room. We put like finishing touches. She's a very YouTube oriented queen, so she
you know the vlog channel when you're like 11 like
so Kylie was on it with the YouTube. I was just kind of fixing it and just adding things, taking away things, and we were just, because I think we were trying to stall a little bit because we were so nervous. And also, sorry if my voice sounds a little hoarse. We were screaming really good songs all weekend, but
which we are doing a little week. We're starting off the episode today with a little weekend recap because I genuinely had one of the best weekends I've had here.
No, it was really fun.
It was so much fun.
It was very eventful.
It was.
Yeah.
So like Macy said, we went to class on Friday, and then we came back, we did all the stuff for the podcast, got that uploaded and ready to go. And then we ran into a little issue because the platform we were using to upload the podcast, it was like, oh, we're not going to upload it on Spotify for another
24
hours.
Yeah.
So we were just...
We were stressing.
We were stressing. So we put it out on YouTube. It's doing pretty well right now for our first episode, and not having literally any background on social media whatsoever. It's doing pretty well, in my opinion.
I'm so proud of it.
I am very proud of it as well. And so
people love it.
Yes. So many people have reached out to us and said that they love it. So we're so excited. And then it uploaded on Spotify and Amazon Music a day later. And currently we're still getting more downloads on our Spotify episodes. So it's going very well for us. Hopefully we just continue to go up.
Yeah.
But so we did that.
Yeah. And then did Kendall come on Friday?
She came on Friday, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my best friend Kendall also came to visit me on Friday and Saturday, and it was so much fun. She's like literally my soulmate and a friend. And so
if you realize, it's Kendall and Kylie.
It is Kendall and Kylie. We are the Jenners, except I am Kylee, not Kylie.
That's okay.
But it gives us a little bit of a difference. Well, also, and like we're also not millionaires, so that's a difference.
Okay.
That's a difference as well. But we kind of like look like twins. Yeah. So we planned the Kylie and Kendall thing quite a bit.
Yeah.
But she did come to visit, and it was so much fun. I think she had a really good time, which is good. And she goes to a school that's like not like ECU at all, and so she was able to see two different sides of college, I think, which was cool. And it was super, super fun, so... Yeah.
And we all loved meeting her.
Yes.
She's the sweetest. Kendall, if you're listening, love you, sis.
Yeah, she's definitely listening. Love you, girl.
So, on Friday, also, we decided to go out that night. And we didn't go out on Thursday just because we were so excited for the podcast.
No, we really were.
And we just didn't want to... We just wanted to get to sleep and wake up and then upload. So we didn't go out that night. Because once you get to college, the weekend starts on Thursday. So
it sure does.
So on Friday, we got all cute, got all pretty, and then we went to a place called Dirty Dan's. And just so everyone knows, every single...
Most.
Let me retract. Most places in Greenville where like it's a bar or a club type scene, it's 18 and up.
Yes, it is. So we did go to Dirty Dan's, which is one of our favorite places here.
Yes.
And we saw the love of Macy's life.
Well, beforehand, we ended up going to 2 separate birthday parties.
Oh, yeah.
Beforehand.
Yeah.
So
it was one of Macy's roommates' friends.
Yeah.
Which she's coming on the podcast very, very soon.
Yes, Kay's coming on the podcast very soon.
So it was one of her friends. You guys went to that party, and I went to my friend Sid's 20th birthday party, which was super fun. I could only stay for a little bit because we did have plans to go out with the whole group.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Brianna came with us, too.
Oh, yeah, my roommate Brianna. Shout out Brianna.
She came to the birthday with us, and then we all ended up going to Dirty Dan's after. And let's give a little background to
give a little background to this.
So, y'all, one thing about me is I'm a fangirl through and through. I am not the person I am without, like, fangirling my entire life. Like, I'm obsessed with celebrities. So
that's one thing we have in common, because I'm also equally as obsessed with everything influencer, celebrity, pop culture.
Exactly. So, obviously, whenever I have the chance to in real life, I just milk it till there's nothing left. So, there was, I think it was, what month was it? I think it was like November, October, maybe the beginning of November. And I was at Dirty Dan's, and this band was playing, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, they're so good. They were playing country, they were playing rock, they were playing, like, everything under the sun, and they were doing great. They were great performers. And I realized that the lead singer was astronomically attractive. Like, so cute. And obviously, I'm like, okay, I have a chance to fangirl right now, so I'm going to. So I took my phone, I went on Snapchat, I took just a picture of a black screen, and then in like the really big letters, you can make it like really big, I wrote, he was wearing a white hat, and so I was like, on it, I said, I'm in love with white hat. And it just happened where the literal videographer or photographer of that band is standing right next to me while I'm doing it. And I like hold it up and I'm like, haha, like I hold it over my head, like he doesn't even see it yet. The photographer like turns around and he's like, oh my god, let me get a picture. And so he takes a picture of me holding up that I'm in love with the guy in the white hat. And then the photographer points at me. And so obviously the guy singing sees it and reads it out loud. All of a sudden, the white hat is in my hand. He throws it to me. I'm wearing it the entire night. Literally didn't give it back to him until the end. And I stayed for that entire set.
Guys, I was not even here this weekend, and like I was not there when this whole situation went down, and I just saw someone send in our group chat a picture posted on Dirty Dan's Instagram.
Yeah.
If you go far down enough, you will see it. It's like literally a picture of Macy holding up I'm in love with the white hat.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I was like, I wish I was there to see that, because
it was one of the best nights of my life.
And then this same band was playing at Dan's on Friday, and we had to go.
Oh, we had to go
support for Macy's husband. So
yes, exactly.
Keep in mind also, like, this guy definitely has no idea who we are.
Oh no, absolutely not. He's also way older than us, or not way, but he's in definitely like mid-20s. So I'm like, okay.
Also, to preface, I haven't actually said this on the podcast before, but not only do we have so many different point of views of college just because we're two different people, but also I am in a long-distance relationship. Yeah. Macy is not, which I didn't mention in the first episode, and my boyfriend listened to it and was like, okay, what the hell? No, actually, he was like, why are you not going to say my name?
Where's my shout-out?
Shout-out Miles. That is my boyfriend. We have been dating for 7 months, and we're doing long-distance. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there, because I probably am going to talk about him quite a bit with that kind of stuff, because that is part of my life here. So
exactly,
I just wanted to say that. But Macy's husband, the guy in the white hat, we will call him white hat. We actually decided we weren't going to say many people's names on here unless we are just close with them,
like our friends.
Yeah, our friends,
just for privacy and respect reasons.
Right.
So, we're at Dirty Dan's, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get in there and see my husband. Basically, we go in there, places filled to the absolute brim. There are so many people there for this band specifically, And I think I definitely had some help with that because I was telling everyone, like, the best band is going to dance this weekend. And I was like, yeah, you know, dating the lead singer, like, I would milk it so much.
Oh my God.
And then I would have to be like, I'm kidding. But we were there, and me and Brianna were standing there, and Brianna was like, wait, you write down, like, the same Snapchat thing, write down in love, and then I'm going to say with his name, with white hat, but she said his name. So we hold it up, and of course it's big white letters, and you can see in Dan's. Dan's is, like, not dark at all. So he sees it, and he points, and he's like, did you follow me on Instagram? And I'm like, yeah. and he goes, yeah.
Oh, no.
He goes, I know exactly who you are. I said, literally, you cannot say that to me right now. You cannot say that to me. You know exactly who I am? Excuse me? Y'all, I was over the moon. I had a great night. And then Kylie and Kendall and Savannah. Did Carly come?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, it was like us four.
Yeah, they all came.
We went to a bar or a club called Still Life before we went to dance. So we showed up at dance a little bit later. And my favorite thing personally that happened that night, well, obviously besides seeing you with your husband, but also there was, obviously it's a whole band, so like the guy that was playing like lead guitar, I think, for the band.
Yeah.
He was standing up there, and I really wanted them to play Taylor Swift. Like, I was really wanting that. And I held up on my notes app, like just like Macy did, I held up on my notes, like, please play Taylor Swift, like, it will make my night.
Yeah.
And the only person in the band that saw it was the lead guitarist, and he literally got the whole band to change what they were singing to sing Taylor Swift, and it was the sweetest thing ever. And I need to, like, where is he? Like, I don't even know, I've never seen him in my life, but
he was the best.
He was such a king for that, honestly. And they played Love Story, I'm So Sorry to White Hat. He knew none of the words.
Sorry, babe.
He knew none of the words at all.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know, he was singing all the verses out of order, but it was really the thought that counts.
No, it was really sweet.
It was very sweet.
When Kylie got there, she was like, I need to get to the front of the stage. So obviously, we literally pushed through a crowd of people to make sure we were in the front row.
They were like way back there, and I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
She was like, wait, I'm gonna, yeah, she was like, I'm gonna get us up
we're
there.
going to the front, yeah.
Yeah.
And Dan's is not a big place. And it was packed.
It was packed.
It was packed.
Probably the most packed I've ever seen dance.
Besides Parents' Weekend, yeah.
I thought it was more packed than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Halloween.
Oh, Halloween was hell.
Yeah.
Halloween and Parents' Weekend were absolute hell.
Yeah, but I think it was more packed than that personally, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I went to dance for like 2 seconds over Parents' Weekend, so I would not know, but
yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Friday night was genuinely like one of the best nights I've had in months at college, like out. Yeah. It was so fun. Yeah, so anyways, that was Friday night. What an eventful Friday night.
It was great.
Saturday was pretty boring. We didn't really do anything during the day. We kind of just sat in each other's rooms and like talked all day.
Yeah.
And then we went to Bob's, which is another bar here. And the one of the best DJs in Greenville were there playing, and it was so packed as well. Like, I don't know what was going on this weekend. Like, it's so packed. Like, could barely even move in there, honestly.
It's just the good music. It brings everyone out.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
It was super fun. We had a good night. I went home kind of early that night, but you guys stayed out, I think.
Yeah, me and my roommate stayed out, and we literally just danced around for like 2 hours straight, and it was just so fun.
So fun.
But yeah, that was pretty much Saturday. Just went to Bob's. It was freezing.
Oh my god, yeah, it was so cold. Literally so cold out right now. Like, walking to class is like actually a nightmare.
Yeah, it's bad.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I have like my schedule this semester, especially on Mondays and Wednesdays, are like I have class, and then my classes are like 50 minutes, and then I have like 30 or 45 minute breaks in between them. So it's like, and my building that I have all my classes in, and then my dorm is like a 15-minute walk from each other, and so like I will have to go back to my dorm, stay there for like 20 minutes, and then walk back again in the cold. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's worth it so we can graduate, but other than that, I'm not really.
Well, I mean, like, the walk isn't worth it.
Oh, yeah, no.
The walk is not worth it to have to get comfy in your bed and then leave 20 minutes later.
Agreed.
I'll usually just stay out. Like, even if I have like an hour in between, I'll go sit. I went and sat in Starbucks today.
Yeah.
In between my classes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was last weekend. Super fun.
This weekend I'm going home.
Yes.
I'm visiting the boys.
Yes, she's going to visit her boyf. I am staying here, but a lot of our friends are from the same place, so a good amount of them are going home.
I think it's actually just 3 of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, y'all will be missed.
Yeah.
But I know you want to see boyf, so it's fine, I guess.
All right, so we posted a question poll on our Instagram. By the way, if you're not following the Instagram, what are you doing?
Yeah, come on now.
You need to go follow it so you can be updated. And also, I'm going to be posting a lot more things on the story, just like certain questions so that you guys can let us know what you guys want to hear and stuff. But I posted on our Instagram story, unexplainable podcast _ is the Instagram, go follow. On our story, I posted a question thing where you could send in things that you guys wanted to hear. And a lot of the questions that we got were just like asking us to talk about adjusting to college and all of that sort of stuff, dorm life, like just the transition from home to college, which we briefly did touch on in our first episode, but we kind of just wanted to do like a
more in depth.
And we didn't also really talk about dorm life that much.
We didn't.
And so
we mainly talked about how I adjusted to college, and then Kylie didn't get to tell her side, I think, because we were just like super nervous and felt like we were on a time crunch when we weren't. But yeah, that's pretty much.
And Macy also never mentioned her major in the last episode, so I wanted her to say that so you guys knew, because you guys obviously know I'm musical theater, and then I'm also a fashion merchandising minor, which I forgot to mention that in the last one. That's also like my other thing that I'm very passionate about is like I would love to be in like the marketing business as well. So that's another part about me that you don't know.
Yeah. So kind of similar to Kylie's minor, sorry. I am a marketing major, part of College of Business, business girl boss, So that's basically.
I wanted to know actually why you decided to be a marketing major.
Oh yeah, I knew I wanted to be in business. I still don't know what I want to like exactly do with it yet, but I knew I wanted to be in business. I didn't know it was between business administration, communications, and marketing. And so I basically just researched all 3 of those, especially here at ECU, and just found the one that struck my fancy the most, I guess. And now I'm a marketing major, and I am really excited because I started getting into my kind of business classes this semester. I took all gen eds last semester, and now I'm taking like stuff about economics and like the legal environment and all that kind of stuff. And it's actually really interesting, which I'm so blessed, because if it was boring I would have had to rethink everything. But it's actually really fun. So yeah.
I think the beautiful thing about college is that like if you pick a major and you go into college and you absolutely hate it, you don't have to stay in it. Like, you know how many people change their majors like 5 times? Like, it's not that big of a deal. No. And you're also studying what you want to study, which is the best part, in my opinion, because that's why I hated high school, is because I hated being in a math class and a science class and like just taking like the same stuff every single year. Right. For 12 years straight. It's like at some point it's like, oh my God. And I was just not motivated. So now that I actually, my major is a little bit different because I do have to take gen eds, but they're, I guess, like sprinkled. I don't really know what the right term would be, but like they're like sprinkled throughout my 4 years. So I don't have to take all gen eds my first year. I've taken 2 gen eds. Yeah. Like this is my second one that I'm taking right now.
I don't think anyone has to take it their freshman, or I guess it's recommended to take it.
Oh, like your general. Yeah, but year. I just have too many classes for my major that I have to take pretty much all of my major classes. Like I have to take a bunch of major classes.
Guys, I don't know how Kylie does her schedule. It is not for the week at all. Like it's insane. I complain about mine and then I'm like, wait, okay.
No, but you like actually have like hard classes.
I mean, I just like, I want to make sure I'm like caught up all the time, so I'm like kind of doing school. Like my biggest fear is getting behind.
As far as like adjusting to college, what is your biggest tip for the viewers?
That's a good question. Go Kylie. I think my biggest tip is probably, this is something my dad has told me since I was like literally 5 years old, but it was just to take it one day at a time, because I kind of mentioned this in the last episode, but it's just like your mindset and the feelings you have towards something can change overnight. So I just would probably just say take it one day at a time, one step at a time, honestly, because it can be a lot. And yeah,
I think a good thing to do also is to find little things that you can do to make your week better every week. Like, for example, at least 3 or 4 times a week, our group will text in the group chat and say, like, dinner at 6.
Yeah.
Dinner at 6:30, and then some people will be like, can we push it back 15 minutes? Can we go earlier? I'm starving.
Yeah.
And we will go to dinner and just have that time to, like, disconnect from the actual classes and academic part of college and be able to all sit down at a table and talk about our days and have dinner. And that's something that I genuinely look forward to every single day, because I'm like, it's just gonna give me such like a time to just like decompress and you know, not have to be in my dorm room, go walk to the dining hall, go sit down, and sometimes we'll go to the student center and eat like better food than the dining hall, which our dining hall isn't that bad.
No, our dining hall is actually really good, but if you're craving like a specific place, then like
we have that too.
Yeah, I love when we go and do that, because it's like an equivalent to like a family dinner, and everyone's pretty much off their phones, and we just talk and laugh, and it's really nice.
Yeah, and we get a lot of good private story content.
Yes,
our friends are hilarious.
And
we also tonight we're starting a new tradition on the 6th floor, which is
The Bachelor.
The Bachelor
at 8 p.m. baby.
Wait, can we just talk about The Bachelor for a second?
Of course we can.
Guys, I am like, one thing about me, I'm obsessed with reality TV.
Yeah, she is.
Like, I'm like genuinely obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I can't honestly think of one thing that I adore more.
Right.
I'm obsessed with reality TV. My favorite reality show is The Bachelor. I watched it consecutively for like 5 seasons in a row with my mom, starting with Ben Higgins, ending with Matt James.
Okay, did you watch the Colton episode?
Yes. I did. I don't want to talk about it.
I cannot wait to like videotape these things, because our facial expressions, I cannot get over. The face that Kylie just made when I said Colton is ridiculous.
I can't talk about him in this episode.
We might need to do another episode on that.
Because no, I can never talk about him. Honestly, I don't want to like. Not gonna talk negatively. My mom always taught me, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. And typically, I ignore that. But Macy is literally. When I said that, Macy literally just mouthed, "No, you don't." Normally, I don't keep it to myself. No, you're right. But because I don't know who's going to be listening to this, I'm not going to speak my mind about The Bachelor Colton.
Okay.
But you guys can probably assume, if you saw his season, I'm sure you have the same feelings I do. Let me just say, though, my favorite season... Do you watch The Bachelor? I
watched it with my sisters a lot. When they had it on, I would just come down and watch it. But the first consecutive time I watched it was Colton.
Okay, so you did watch Colton's whole season?
Yes, I did.
Okay, who won that? Okay, you know what? I don't want to talk about it. It's Cassie. I don't want to talk about that season. Love her the most.
I thought it was Kaylin.
I hope she's doing amazing. Love her. We can't talk about the season.
I hope she's married.
Me too. I think she is, actually. I do think she's married. She is gorgeous. She's so gorgeous.
Anyways.
I love Ben Higgins. Okay. Ben Higgins is literally the father of The Bachelor. Like, I love him. Like, when I was probably like 11, honestly, when that season came out, I don't even remember. It was like, let me look this up. Sorry if you can hear the typing on this.
We do have our laptops, so.
Of The Bachelor come out. I need to look this up because I feel like I was young.
I mean, yeah.
2016.
So we were in 6th grade.
I was in 6th grade when I watched my first ever season of The Bachelor.
That is so funny.
And it was Ben Higgins. And oh my god, best thing I've ever seen. I was absolutely obsessed. And I honestly, I don't even watch it for the actual guy. I watch it to see those girls fight. Yeah. I love it. most entertaining, one of the most entertaining reality shows. And so tonight, all the girlies on the floor are getting together and we're watching The Bachelor, the new season.
I am so sorry to sound like this, but this is the most girlhood thing we have ever done.
No, it really
Getting
is.
all literal 13 of us
into one dorm room.
one little shoebox.
And we're gonna watch The Bachelor. I typically do research on The Bachelors to read up on them and study them before I watch the show, but I have not done that. I have not done that on him yet.
Okay. You know what's so funny
I
about
actually
The
don't know
Bachelor?
his name though.
Whenever, like I said, when like my sisters would watch it and like they would have all their friends there, and I always wanted to be around them because I wanted to literally be them, still do. But I would go downstairs at any time. My mom was also down there, and like the guy and the girl would be kissing or like a curse word would come up. She would be like, "Macy, go upstairs," and I'd be like, "Mom, I want to watch The Bachelor.
I'm grown.
I want to watch The Bachelor with my friends." Literally, they're 18 and I'm like, what? Like probably 13, 12. I'm like, girl, calm down, please.
Oh my god, here's a picture of all the girls and The Bachelor this season. I've actually seen The Bachelor.
This looks like a class photo.
It always does. That's what I see. I just love this. Their dresses are so pretty. The first episode of The Bachelor is always the best too because it's like they get out of the limo and it's like you already have those like thoughts.
You're like that's
you see
it.
them and you're like, oh, this girl's gonna be annoying. This girl's gonna be so cute.
And it's the best.
Seeing all these girls right now on this website. I'm so sorry. I'm getting so distracted. This is not even. We weren't even going to talk about The Bachelor on the pod today.
No, we weren't. But you're welcome.
You're welcome for this little debrief of what we're doing tonight. So yeah, we are watching The Bachelor with our friends, and I am so excited because I have not. I think Matt was season 25, I believe, and this is season 28. This is season 28, and I stopped watching season 25, so I have not watched The Bachelor in a minute.
I mean,
so I'm very excited.
I can't wait to get back on Bachelor TikTok. I can't wait.
We should do, oh my god, because we do film these episodes on Monday.
Yes.
We've got to recap The Bachelor in the next episode. We have to.
We have to. All right. Look forward to that, ladies.
Anyways, that was a quick little intermission to talk about The Bachelor real quick, but yeah. So that is actually one of the best parts about dorm life is that you can just, you know, go into each other's rooms and like we all live so close that you don't even, it's not like you have to text your friends and be like, do you want to come over? Like we just leave our doors unlocked. We just walk in, honestly.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't even knock on Macy's door.
No, I don't knock on
I'm the third roommate.
Since day one, baby.
Day one.
She's had it on me and Kay's whiteboard since day one, actually. It has not been erased at all.
And Kayleen's going to be on the podcast next week, I think, which is really exciting. And we are very excited for next week's episode. Yes. And I think you guys will really love it. It's going to be an episode all about relationships and dating from 3 different point of views.
Yes.
In college.
Yes.
So I'm very, very excited about it.
I'm excited about that one too.
And I think it's going to be helpful for a lot of people to get insight on like just, you know, I'm in a relationship, long distance. Macy is like single.
Extremely single.
And then Kayleen went through a breakup in the first semester of college. Yeah. So we have 3 extremely different point of views to cover. And I'm very excited for you guys to hear. I think it will enlighten a lot of people on the different types of relationships and stuff. So
yeah, I'm excited about it too.
Yeah,
I do want to ask you though, Kylie got the air.
Yeah.
What is one thing, still kind of talking about dorm life, what is the one thing, or it can be a couple things, that you brought to college that you didn't think you were going to need so heavily but ended up like using so much of?
Oh, that's a really good question. Oh shit.
Because mine was my lamp.
Your lamp?
I thought I was going to use the overhead. Honey, that is hospital prison lighting.
Oh yeah, no, never use the overhead.
Never use the overhead. You use it sometimes, but it's only when you're like getting ready and it's really dark out.
Yeah.
But like, bring a lamp, bring lighting, please.
Yeah.
Please.
I brought a coffee machine my second semester because I got it for Christmas, like an espresso.
Jealous.
That's so, it's such a first world problem to say that I was spending way too much money on coffee the first semester and I don't need to do that. But seriously, if you have the opportunity to bring a coffee machine to college, do it, because you're gonna spend so much money on coffee if you don't, and it was so ridiculous. I was spending, and also I had a pretty bad Celsius addiction in high school, which I'm literally drinking a Celsius right now, so I'm...
Yeah, she was also drinking Celsius in the last episode. This girl has one every single day.
I do not.
Every other?
No, not even. I really did try to quit, guys, coming out of high school because it was really bad. I drank one every single day. But I drink more coffee now than I do Celsius, but I'm so glad that I have my Nespresso machine because I don't spend money on coffee anymore, which is great. But as far as like practical things, I would say this isn't like you would think that you would need this, but
that's fine.
Clorox wipes.
Oh yeah.
Please bring Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
And bring like the stuff that you are gonna need. Bring like a lot of it.
Like buy it in bulk.
Buy like forks, knives, spoons, napkins. Buy that all in bulk. Get a lot of detergent to bring to college.
Yes.
A lot of dryer sheets, like all of that kind of stuff.
Buy makeup wipes in bulk.
Oh my god, yes.
Because those go out.
Those go fast.
In like
and then
2 weeks.
Also your friends will be like, do you have a makeup wipe? And
Yeah.
you're giving makeup wipes to your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like that's what I did because my mom would always buy them in bulk. So whenever I ran out at my house, I would just go to the bonus room, grab another one. But then I like ran out one night and didn't have another one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to sleep with my makeup on now.
You also need a fuzzy blanket. You need a fuzzy blanket for your bed. Like,
yeah.
I don't even really make my bed anymore because I just sleep with a towel blanket.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You don't sleep with like under your comforter?
No.
Why?
I don't know because the fuzzy blanket's all I need. It's very thin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I love my fuzzy blanket. It's like white and cute.
It is really cute.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Today I was actually, this has nothing to do with, this is dorm life, but it has nothing to do with what you need for college.
That's fine.
I was trying to take a nap and there I hear a knock at my door.
Oh my gosh.
Campus living, and they come in my room and they look around and they're like, we have to do a quick room inspection. And I was like, oh my god. And so they came around, they looked, she was literally talking to me with my mug, I was half asleep. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And they left and it was great, but they did wake me up for my nap. So thank you, Campus Living. Thank you, ECU Campus Living.
I was in my geology lab while that was going on, and Kayleen texted me. Again, if y'all don't know, Kayleen is my roommate. But she was like, they said they really liked the vibe of our room. I was like, period.
Okay, Campus Living.
They said they liked my Elvis Presley poster, and I said,
Macy's room is very, very cute.
Thanks.
It's super cute. I love your posters.
Thank you. I do too. That was a very crucial thing for me. Was my posters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So one thing that is obviously very kind of inevitable when you go to college and you're a freshman.
Especially a public college.
Honestly, not a lot. If I like talk to my friends at other schools, theirs is not like this. Like most of them have like a suite where they share it with like 7 other people. One of my other friends does have communal bathrooms, but here at ECU, it is mainly communal bathrooms. So, that is one thing that people are terrified of. Like, so nervous about. So, how did you feel about it, Kai?
I was nervous for sure. It's not that bad.
It is really not that bad.
I don't think it's that bad. No. I think the one thing about one of the things about ECU that I wish was different is that the only suites that are available at ECU are the ones on so there's like 3 different areas of ECU dorm buildings, and it's West End, College Hill, and Central Campus, and the only suites are on College Hill, which is by the stadium and very far away from
it is far
everything.
Yeah.
And so I did not want to live on College Hill, so I did not sign up for a suite. I don't know if I would have either way, because you have to get like 8 people to be in the suite, which is like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I did not know that many people coming to ECU. So I will say the communal bathrooms, they're not as bad as you would think.
A good amount of the dorms have been redone, or like just the bathrooms have been redone, but ours is one of the oldest, which is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with our dorm, but it is one of the oldest. So ours isn't as nice.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look as pretty, but it's really not that bad.
There are some dips in the floor where the water gets in there, and then it's like puddles when you walk in the bathroom. And like last night I did walk into the bathroom with my like fuzzy Birkenstocks, and I literally stepped into a puddle, and it was really sad. But I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's like kind of dirty in there, but
What do you expect?
we do wear shower shoes.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Please wear shower shoes.
Please.
That's something that you need to bring to college. Shower shoes.
Yeah.
Do not step.
I think
in
even if
those
you have a
stalls.
suite, you
Still
should
wear shower shoes. Yeah.
If you don't have your own shower, wear shower shoes.
It's gross. Like, it's gross. If you guys have actual, like, very specific questions for us that you want us to answer about college and all that stuff, like, it doesn't matter how old you are. Like, you could literally be in 6th grade. You could be a parent of a kid going to college or a parent of a 6th grader. You could be our age. If you have any questions at all, please DM them to us. Please let us know things we can improve on for next episode and questions you want answered. I think that will really help us out a lot to be able to come up with topics and segments for our episodes and stuff.
Yeah.
We have some really, really exciting things planned for our podcast and future episodes and stuff. And so just let us know what you guys want to hear. Please follow our Instagram at unexplainablepodcast_ for business inquiries. You can email us at unexplainablepod.kn@gmail.com.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, we don't know if the Spotify is going to get itself worked out. It might upload again on Saturday.
Yeah.
We will see. We will try to fix it so that the Spotify and Amazon Music episodes come out on Friday with the YouTube.
Yeah.
But our YouTube is the same handle as our Instagram. So please go subscribe, like our first podcast, comment what you think.
Yeah.
And yeah. So thank you so much for listening to the Unexplainable Podcast, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Here we go.